Welcome to another EGX reaction video, guys. I'm Rossco, here looking at all the big games from EGX 2014, looking ahead to all the games of next year too. We've already looked at Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and Mortal Kombat X yesterday, but today we're going to look at The Evil Within, another survival horror spectacular to follow on from Alien Isolation, which the review is underway and should be with you this week. We like a good scary game on My Games Lounge. We've got a number of girl gamers on the site who absolutely love survival horror games, and I know full well Kat and a few of the others are going to be looking forward to playing The Evil Within and Alien Isolation. But thinking about The Evil Within, I've had a few ups and downs with this game. I'm not quite sure about it, and I've been to EGX and I'm still not quite sure about it. There are elements that I really like. The game feels like a blend. It's like someone's taken Silent Hill and Resident Evil and put them together into this creepy, nasty looking game, and I was a little bit, shall we say, put off by the graphical style of the game when I went to see the gameplay demo at EGX. I thought it looked too grainy, too black and white, and I did realise actually as I was playing it and it went along that the colours started to fade into the game as the demons and things came out. It was almost like a special effect on there. So as things were normal, they were almost black and white, and as things got more strange and more just downright twisted, the more the colour seemed to come into it, and I seemed to understand what the game was about more the more I played of it. My only question was, as I was playing, does this look like a true reflection of a next-gen game? Does this look like a next-gen survival horror? And the answer at the time was no. So I had a good chat with the Bethesda guy, just to ask a few questions about it, because overall I think it could be a good game, but I was just a little bit concerned. It seemed like a layer of textures was almost missing from what I played, and he confirmed to me that the code is actually exactly the same code that was used at this year's E3. So the code that was on display, as much as we would like to think that us European people get all the special treatment, unfortunately we didn't. It's just the same code that they've been using for a good 6 months now, so it certainly doesn't reflect the game that has been made and getting ready to ship. I think it was made gold at some point the other week. So the trailer that came out yesterday, we put it on mygameslounge.com pretty much straight away as it released. That kind of put some of my fears to bed about the game, because the actual finish on some of those monsters and creatures looks absolutely gruesome. I think it's just come to its absolute peak just before it's about to come out from the footage I've seen. Now, gameplay wise, as I've said, it's a mixture between Resident Evil classic and Silent Hill classics as well. You've got these very freakish, awful demon things coming at you, more Silent Hill orientated than I would say Resident Evil orientated. But then you've got that kind of over the shoulder third person style you'd expect of a Resident Evil. A blend of the old with the new. Obviously we're not going to have the spinning on our heels thing. I think time has gone for that one, unfortunately. It was great at the time, obviously, but full proper over the shoulder 3D control with gun mechanics. But the interesting thing about the game was the bow. I wanted to play with the bow more. If you look at the trailer that came out yesterday, the bow that you can actually take parts from just the surroundings and create innovative ways to take out the monsters when you don't have bullets, that is the part of the game that sets it apart for me in the kind of third person shooter. You know what to expect with a third person shooter. You want something that's a bit different. Tomb Raider went down using the bow, and I think this type of crossbow, where you can use electricity, you can use explosive rounds, you can use all kinds of things to actually kill these horrible creatures that are after you. I think it could be a point that really sells the game, and I think it could add a layer of depth to something that already looks quite solid, like it's got something going on there. So there are still questions over The Evil Within. Make no mistake with this. There are a few question marks. It could go either way at this stage, but obviously the direction that they're taking it is very specific. They want it to be scary. They want it to be nasty. The other concern I've got is about the main character. I'm not sure he appears scared enough. It might be something that they've added in as they've gone along, but when things happen in, say, Alien Isolation, the first person perspective, the character, the heavy breathing starts, and then it's like, oh my god, and you know, just little comments that add to that fear. I wasn't sure when I was playing it the actual main character was reacting enough to actually these gruesome scenes, because if you saw them, regardless of how highly trained you are, you'd freak. You go, you know, what the hell is this batshit craziness that's going on here? So the question marks, yes, but it could be a very good game, and we are hoping to get a review done for you next week, in line with what Bethesda say for the embargo date. We're always going to keep an open mind with these things, and I personally, I can't wait to play it because I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil 2. It's one of my favourite games, so I'm looking forward to playing this one, and I will get the review out to you as fast as I can. So keep it on mygameslounge.com, join the gamers there, and we'll be more than happy to welcome you onto the website. We've got reviews coming for all the big games this month, next month, and everything in between. So keep it on My Games Lounge, guys, and we hope to see you there. I'm Respawn Rossco. Goodbye for now.